Hi there, thank you for joining us in this week's installment. I'm Coach Anita, a birth coach, and I help you have a positive trauma-free birth experience in my program, my Thriving in Birth one-on-one program. Let's jump right into, I think you've seen the title, Mindfulness During Birth and How It Helps You. First of all, I started my journey as a birth coach in 2021. I was a medical doctor from 2016 to 2019. And then I decided to go and do my master's, but also I had a deep desire to help moms. So I took a childbirth education course. It was around 4 months, 5 months, to just understand how to now break down what I know as a medical doctor and how I can actually help new moms have positive trauma-free birth experiences. So I learned all that I learned, but the thing that I unpacked is that moms are having more mental, psychological trauma than actually the physical one, because they would come through with stories about how moms had a traumatic experience and it never left them, had a traumatic experience that now was during their current pregnancy, they were full of fear of what they will go through while they're in the hospital. And after that, while I was preparing my courses, you can follow my page at the GP Birth Coach, where I get to share more and more about what I do, about the programs that I have. I started teaching what to know about labor, how to manage labor pains, all these things, but there was always a disconnect, There's like something I wasn't reaching out to the new moms that came through, and all moms came through with something. One mom would have had multiple miscarriages. One mom would have been in the waiting season, like they were really, really trying for pregnancy, and now they're pregnant, but they're full of fear. Or another mom is like a second time mom, but it was so hard for her the first time, that all these things in the mental aspect were there. So I just felt like, and I also read a book. I should look for the title, and I put the title here. I read a book about how mindfulness was changing, how a couple was facing pregnancy and birth, how they were unpacking their fears and the things that they had gone through. And so I incorporated that into my program. So my Thriving in Birth program has an aspect of mindfulness, and it is helping moms or families unpack how they navigate the fears they have, how they unpack the traumas they've had in the past, how they unpack what they experienced in the hospital setting, because some people are even just afraid of the hospital. The smell, the space, it just triggers a fear in their mind and in their spirit and in their bodies. So one way you can do this meditation thing, I explained why meditation is important. One way you can do this meditation thing, this mindfulness thing, is by meditating. So if you're a Christian, you can meditate on verses, you can put a slow song on and meditate on what the words are saying about God's power on your life, about how God is going to change and transform and give you the energy that you need. Or if you're not a Christian and you're open to just using normal meditation tools, you can use an app called Insight Timer. You can use an app called Mindful Mamas. You can use an app called Expectful. And all of those have meditations for new moms during birth, during postpartum. They really, really help you navigate the mental aspect of what you're thinking during pregnancy, birth, and even postpartum. The second thing you can do is actually journal. You can journal your thoughts. When your thoughts come through, when you start feeling overwhelmed in regards to what you're planning or what you're experiencing or what you're hearing, journaling it down can help you release it from your mind and your body, and just put it on paper and seeing it. You can actually see that this thing is not that heavy. It is my mind playing tricks on me. Or even if it's heavy, you just have a medium of putting it down in paper. Another thing can actually be physical movement helps you be mindful. So you can do yoga if you're open to that. You can walk out in nature, or you can do slow exercises, cardio in your home using some YouTube videos. There's one YouTube channel called Pregnancy and Postpartum TV. It's actually super helpful. You can check it out because it has free resources. But for other movement programs. I know the Body Ready method has program for pregnancy, every level, easy, medium, high level, even programs for postpartum. And another thing is, talked about physical movement. Another thing is being in community or creating community of supportive people. It can be supportive mamas. You can join a birth group in your community, in a mom's program that is free, and you come and have experiences with fellow mamas. It's called Lazy, I believe. Have experience with fellow mamas where you get to just share experiences, hear from others, and just have that camaraderie between mamas. But if you do not have community nearby, some people who are far from family, far from, they're just spaces where they're kind of alone, you can even just have the services of a therapist to be able to unpack these things, because sometimes we need healing or we need community to help us move certain seasons. And I would say lastly, in mindfulness, I know it's not a thing we normally say, but also prayer is very, very important. It just helps you speak out your heart to God, also gives time to God to come and speak to you, and just releasing those emotions in front of your Heavenly Father is also helpful. I hope these tips would help you in your mindfulness journey during pregnancy, birth, or postpartum. It is a journey, so if you are a person who doesn't normally have these habits, this thing as a habit, you don't normally journal, you don't normally meditate, you don't normally put time aside to move your body, and or time to meet with community, this is an opportunity for you to be intentional in creating this mindfulness practice that in the long run will help you have a peaceful birth experience. It helps you manage labor pains in the best way possible. It helps you adjust to your postpartum time in the best way possible, and all around helps also your family relations as you are in this season of pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. I hope you learned something. Comment below what you learned. Comment below what you're going to carry through in your journey, and also join my one-on-one Thriving in Birth program if you're 30 weeks pregnant and above. And if you want to have a positive trauma-free birth experience, the program is online, so you can join us from wherever you are. Subscribe so that you can get to watch different videos that I'll get to upload. Follow us at thegpbirthcoach.com, and peace. Keep on thriving, mama.